back once again to KonoSuba Fantastic Days. Today, we will be doing Melissa's character episodes. So let's see what Melissa likes to do in her free time, or maybe her going on some quest. Melissa's probably going to be into thieving or robbery quest. And I wonder who she's gonna hang out with. I would love to see her hang out with anyone that's not the KonoSuba crew. But even at least one story about her hanging out with the KonoSuba crew, since that main story of them trying to be a band or thief group.
KonoSuba.
Melissa, Part 1. Melissa gazes over the guild's bulletin board in search of her next prey. What to hunt next? There aren't many worthwhile quests to be had right now. This one has a nice reward, but it's much too difficult. Who here could take down an ancient dragon? Axel's town for novice adventurers. No one is strong enough to... Excuse me, I've defeated the ancient dragon. What? Did that man really defeat an ancient dragon? Yes, your kill is confirmed. I thought it couldn't be done. Here's your reward. Half the reward will do. Please donate the rest to the victims of the dragon's rampage. Farewell. Thank you very much for your generosity, Mitsugiri. You have touched many lives today. Mitsugiri, I see. He's the sword master with the enchanted blade everyone's been talking about. He's kinda cute, and he's definitely got money too. I think I can make use of him. Hehe, I found my prey at last. This is the face of evil. Somebody wanting to use someone's generosity to make themselves better. I do love the emotions that they're able to put on Melissa, because I think she's the only character that has like an evil but also flustered face like this. No other character gets looks like this. Like they're getting hot and bothered by the thought of money and using a person, which you would never see on any other character. I'm really trying to think who else would even have a face like this. Darkness is the only other one with lewd faces, but definitely not something like this. And for my next quest... Ah! Someone help me! There's a woman in danger! Are you alright? I'm sorry. I sprained my ankle. I can't walk. Could you rub it? I think that'll help. Rub it? I'm not capable of healing magic. Hehe, you act worried, but you're enchanted by my legs. My beauty has ensnared countless men. Please, my ankle aches. Relieve me of this pain. Right. I'll call a priest to perform healing. I'll bring a person I know at the church. Huh? You don't need to. There's no need to be modest. Helping those in need is a hero's duty. Please wait here. I'll be right back. Ah, wait! He's gone. He doesn't listen very well. What's more, he didn't fall for my wiles. Fascinating. A hero with a magic sword. I simply must have him. My prey never escapes. Next time, I won't hold back. Glug glug. Ah. Nothing's better than some bubbly after a job. I hope one day I can raise a cup with the goddess herself. Wow, I didn't know Mitsugiri likes a good drink. I thought he was just straight edged, and so he really wasn't into drinking or any substances or any activities that would be like fun for more illegal purposes. So this is an interesting fact to see that he does drink like everyone else, because I guess alcohol isn't bad, or he doesn't drink enough to actually get drunk. But I do really like that this event is basically Mitsugiri and Melissa's first meeting, since it seems that she has heard of him before, and this is the first time he's hearing her name. This is their first time crossing paths, where she has taken an interest in him. Oh, if it isn't Mitsugiri. You're the woman who sprained her ankle, right? I was worried when I couldn't find you again. Oh, that. A passing carriage was kind enough to pick me up. But I'm happy you were worried about me. Oh, I can make it up to you by buying you a drink. Is this seat taken? No, go right ahead. Aren't you a bit close? Oh, no, not at all. This is how close a man and a woman should be, don't you think? Is that so? I didn't suspect. I suppose I still have much to learn about the ways of the world. Ah, pretending to act all sweet and naive. I know you're just hiding your raging emotions. Hey, can I call you Mitsugiri? You can call me Melissa. Here's a good look at the portrait, which is really great. This is a 10 out of 10 3-star art, making it the highest quality they can, making Melissa look fantabulous, and then having Mitsugiri look pretty good, but also pretty awkward about this, being like, huh, yeah, you are really close, and touching me a little too much. Because he is a pretty wholesome guy. Like, most of the time, when he's trying to protect women, it's genuine. Now, it's a bit of simp behavior, but he still believes in his saving of women. So, it's like when he actually sees a woman hurt, he's not like, oh, that's a pretty woman. He's like, oh, that's a woman in danger. I need to help them. So, he's not like looking at their body or anything. Something tells me that his parents taught him that you should always help a woman in need no matter what, and try and do as much as you can for them, and that you shouldn't fight women, like all those kinds of lessons. So yeah, I think he's taken that to heart, and always does the best for them. The only bad thoughts we've ever seen Mitsugiri has is like his dislike for some guys, which are usually sleazy guys like Kazuma or Dust. Beside from that, I don't think he has any openly bad traits. Of course, Madam Melissa. Ah, just Melissa, please. I prefer to be less formal with people I like. People you like? Who do you mean? Don't be silly. I mean you, Mitsugiri. Me? Ha 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 ha. It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Melissa. This man, is he simply a master of playing the fool? Or is he actually this empty-headed? So Mitsugiri, do you hold someone special in your heart? Of course. I'm a hero, so everyone in this world is special and deserving of my protection. That's not exactly what I meant. Ahem. Is there a special woman in your life? That could only be Lady Aqua. Without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. Aqua? You mean the archpriestess who hangs out with Kazuma? The same. I revere her above all others. But aren't her and Kazuma a thing? That's simply not possible! Lady Aqua is just... She's being fooled by Kazuma Sato! Do you really think so? When she looks at him, she has the eyes of a maiden in love. A maiden in love? Lady Aqua? With Kazuma Sato? Of course, it can't be true. He's shaken. Just one more push. Sorry, but I think you're too late. Aqua belongs to Kazuma. She's got no taste. Honestly, I would have picked you, Mitsugiri. And unlike her, I do all sorts of things with... Curse you, Kazuma Sato! What did you do to Lady Aqua? Did you drug her or something? Or is it blackmail? Alas! I am the only hero who can save the fair Lady Aqua! Wait for me, my goddess! I'll be right there at your side! Huh? Where'd he go? He just ignored me! I used my most clever trap, and my prey still escaped! This won't do! This won't do at all! There's something wrong with that thick-skulled hero! Who is this Lady Aqua anyway? I'm much prettier than her! Kukoyo Mitsugiri, on my pride as a treasure hunter. I'll make you mine if it's the last thing I do! It seemed as if it was only a matter of time before Melissa made another move on Mitsugiri. Okay, that one was a pretty good one. I enjoyed that, seeing the first time Mitsugiri and Melissa were meeting. But yeah, I do enjoy these first meetings more than anything, and I'm glad we had a different combination than what is usual, which is just the KonoSuba crew and the character. So seeing Melissa interact with Mitsugiri was a surprise. I liked that she used every single advantage she had as a weapon to try and distract and attract Mitsugiri's attention away from Aqua to her, by her using her body, which is very attractive, and trying to bring down Aqua in Mitsugiri's eyes, but was actually just bringing down Kazuma to make him hate Kazuma even more. She was literally trying to say that Aqua's not much, so you shouldn't care about her because she chose Kazuma. But Mitsugiri was more focused on, she chose Kazuma because Kazuma probably did something to her, so I need to go stop him. Which is just hilarious that that's what he decides. Like, literally, it's impossible for Aqua to just choose Kazuma.
KonoSuba.
Melissa, Part 2. Hello there! I've got something to sell again today. Oh look, it's the hunter who everyone hates because she takes all the good quests and all the best rewards. Your customer service is as awful as ever. Anyway, here's what I want to sell. Okay, so I'm really hoping the entire cutscene is about these two, because these are my two favorite side characters since I love Veneer, and Melissa is good in her own right. Like, I just love her personality of her confidence in trying to be sexual because she knows it works. And Veneer, I wouldn't say cruel, but he's just a little mean to people since he can read their thoughts, futures, and kind of make fun of them in any way possible because he knows their future and how they're thinking. So literally, he already knows that she's bad and that everyone hates her, either from reading everyone else's thoughts or reading her thoughts because she knows that. But yeah, 10 out of 10 combination. Please, let it be the entire cutscene of these two talking. Maybe add Wiz into this conversation. This is a rare piece of historical furniture. This would be quite nice for us. We'll take it. How does 10 million Eris sound? It's a deal. Here, in this pouch. Thank you for your business. Like a few word boxes ago, he made a very serious face. I thought he was going to say, "Did you steal this? We can't take this because it's stolen." Or, "There's something wrong with this furniture and it's cursed, so I can't take it." Like he was gonna say something very serious. But in the end, I guess he was just putting on a poker face to make the deal. So he could say, "Yeah, here's 10 million. It's not much, but it's something." It's just so she could think that's a high ball. Because I wonder how much he's gonna sell it for. I'm guessing maybe double, if not 15 million. Well, that was quite profitable. Hehe. Isn't that the awful treasure hunter who's been taking all the good gathering quests? Look at her giggling. She must have landed a big score. She never leaves anything for me. I should teach her how experienced adventurers treat newbies in this town. You didn't get anything because you didn't go on the quest. Enough with the excuses. Nah, I think I'll stick to the excuses. Besides, didn't she cause you trouble too, Kazuma? Actually, well, maybe I do want to hear her apologize, at least just once. Then let's use that skill of yours to teach her a lesson. I've got the perfect plan. Just leave it to me. Well, well, what to hunt next? Huh? What is that stench? It's like two piles of trash are closing in on me. Who are you calling trash? I thought I was being followed. So it was you two. What do you want with me? Hey, you little hottie. I heard someone's doing business without informing senior adventurers like me. First of all, I'm pretty sure Melissa is like 10, if not 15 years older than these two. So him saying little hottie is weird, because she is a fully mature woman and is older than them. And I'm pretty sure she's been an adventurer longer than they have. Unless in her later years she decides she wanted to be an adventurer, which this would be great if this game told us what Melissa did. I would believe that she's been an adventurer for quite a while. But who knows, maybe she was a barmaid or a dancer or something else for a while before becoming an adventurer. Because if anything, these guys should technically all be on the same level. I don't know how long the adventurers in KonoSuba been adventurers, but I feel like it's only been like a year or two for Kazuma. And so it's probably a little bit more for some of the other side characters. But someone like Melissa, it's definitely been a lot longer than a few years. I see. You've got a bit of an inferiority complex. And you brought your toady Kazuma with you to say that? Toady or not, you caused me some real trouble the other day. You're gonna apologize for breaking the town's rules. What rules? I haven't done anything wrong. Adventuring is about as by the books as you can get. Silence! Newbies should respect their seniors. Now apologize and give us 30% of your take. This town's rules make absolutely no sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for you punks. Bye. Hold it. One false move, and Kazuma will use Steal on you. Steal? The thief skill? What? Is he going to snatch my purse or something? I don't know how Kazuma allowed Dust to talk him into this. Because he's basically blackmailing, if not robbing, Melissa. Because Obviously, they're not going to steal her purse. They're going to steal her panties. Or maybe her top. But obviously, they're stealing clothes because that's what Kazuma is best at. Also, I feel like we already know a clue on how this is going to go down. If you guys remember the Chris character episodes, Melissa has already told her secret of how she kind of deals with Kazuma, or at least doesn't think about Kazuma stealing anything. So, we'll see if that stays canonical to this, or if they'll just give a completely different explanation on why she's not scared. But Kazuma shouldn't be down with this plan because he's basically being used as a weapon. Heh, you wish it was just your purse. This man is known here as the panty-stealing devil. Hey, knock that off! You'll ruin my image! I wonder if Kazuma is still trying to be mysterious and cool, like the brooding badass who's just kind of in the back and people assume he's cool. Or if he's just trying to save his image from the few people that don't know he's the panty-stealing devil. So he's like, alright, the last 10% that don't know, we'll try and keep it that way so they don't know. And that I can be just a regular adventurer, if not a cool adventurer. So yeah, he's really trying to keep Dust from saying all that. Oh, I've heard of him. He prowls around town pilfering underwear from helpless women. I don't prowl around. Your underwear, your wallet, or that coin pouch. You wouldn't want to lose any one of those, would you? So, what will it be? A sincere apology or losing one of your precious items? These are the worst kind of lowlifes. I can't just walk away though. I've got it. I see you've got a lot of faith in your friend's skill. How about we have a contest then? A contest? If you can steal my underwear, you win. I'll give you this whole pouch. 10 million eris. 10 million? Naturally, I'll apologize for my rude behavior. However, if you lose, then you'll bow down to me in shame. Deal? What do you think, Kazuma? The odds are lower, but 10 million for her underwear. And if I mess up, we just have to grovel a bit. I'd say it's pretty low risk. Let's do it! 10 million eris! Emergency quest. Steal Melissa's panties. Reward 10 million eris. Okay, I do find this kind of hilarious that they use the emergency quest thing here. Because usually, whenever they go on a random quest, this pops up. But here, I guess it's an emergency quest because they're desperate for that apology and the 10 million. Like, that's such a high amount of money that it becomes an emergency to do this. And the mission objective, steal Melissa's panties. But I can already see where this is going. Because if you already know from the Chris one, they are already set up for failure. Okay, we accept your challenge. Heh. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Get ready. Steal! After using his steal skill, Kazuma found himself holding something hefty and made of black leather. Yeah! What? This is her. You grabbed her wallet! Why didn't you get her panties? You had one job! What the hell, man? The steal skill isn't meant for stealing underwear. Looks like I win this bet. Now give me back my wallet and get on your knees. I always forget how the steal skill works. Aside from having a high luck that you need for high success rate, there's also another bit of chance. I don't remember if it's what the person who's stealing wants or the person who's being robbed is imagining what their most valuable item is on their person. And so I think those two factors affect what is stolen. Because if someone is trying to protect something, then it has a higher chance of being stolen. And then also on the counterweight, the person who wants to steal something is thinking of a particular item, which may raise the chance of that other item being stolen if it's the most precious thing to the robbee. So, Melissa not caring about her panties at all, and I guess caring more about her money, but because she knows this is a competition to try and steal her panties, her not exactly caring about her panties and caring more about her money more, just so it could be stolen, is kind of genius. So it's like, yeah, she's really caring about the money, but also caring about it so much that it can be stolen so then she can just take it back. And then also, because Kazuma is thinking so much about the money and also the panties, it's like 50-50 on what he wants. So yeah, she set them up for failure unless she reveals the true thing of what they revealed in the Chris event. Damn! This wasn't supposed to happen! But a deal's a deal. I lost, so I'll bow down and... Wait a minute! Think about it! Failing to steal underwear isn't worth this kind of humiliation! When you bow down like that, you lose your pride, your dignity, everything that makes you a person! I've already pawned all that off long ago! Besides, a man's word is his bond! Okay, this is a pretty funny situation. So, first, what does dust already mean? I've already pawned that off long ago. So I guess this isn't his first time bowing down to someone to settle a deal or beg for forgiveness. So he already does that quite often. So he has no qualms about doing it again if it's just to settle this deal. But Kazuma's on the other spectrum of pride, where he doesn't want to do something so humiliating. So he's like, a man bows to no one, even though he agreed to it. It's like he was gonna happily take the 10 million heiress, but simply bowing down to someone you lost to is too much for him. And on the other side of the spectrum too, apparently, Dust does have some pride as a man that will keep his word. Yeah, that is like the two complete opposite sides of pride, but then also somehow them being on the same side of pride. Like, Dust is willing to do whatever to satisfy a deal, but he will also not break a deal, and will keep that as his manly pride to fulfill that deal. So very interesting at how these two differ. I'm already tired of this. Can you hurry up? If not, I can step on your heads for you. We're really sorry! Excellent. That's what you two get for challenging me. You could never steal my underwear anyway. After all, I never wear any on my day off. Come on, I can still see your faces. Put them in the dirt. Grr. One day, I'll make you apologize to me. And I'll take your money! Emergency quest, steal Melissa's panties. Failure. Yeah, I would have to say, overall, that one was probably better than the first one. Mitsugiri and Melissa's interactions were great, but her interacting with Veneer in the beginning, pure gold. And then her making a deal with Kazuma and Dust just because she wanted to see them suffer, like getting their hopes up high that they could steal her underwear, and the game being rigged from the start because she wasn't even wearing underwear. But I wonder, why does she not wear them on her days off, but she wears them during work? I'm guessing it's because she gets sweaty during work, so she doesn't want sweat getting on her clothes, so that's why she wears underwear. I guess in the normal daytime when she's not really doing much, she doesn't sweat as much, so she doesn't mind. In Chris's character episodes, Melissa revealed to Chris after Chris's panties kept getting stolen that she doesn't wear any. But I guess in this one it shows that's just certain days. Because I have to go back and look at the Chris one and make sure if she said, oh, it's only a few days that I don't wear panties, so I'm not scared that often. Or if it was just, oh, I just never wear them at all.
冒険の軌跡をご覧になりますか？このすば
Melissa, part 3. Hehehe, look at all these weaklings. Time to play. She took down all those monsters by striking their weak points in a single blow. Not a single movement wasted. What a show! Kazuma, on the other hand... Leave these guys to me! Snipe! Your party is still terrible in fights, I see. Mind your own business! Us adventurers with lower job classes must rely on our wits to survive. Our Crusader has muscles as hard as rocks, but she can't hit a thing. Snipe! My muscles aren't hard! Take that back! And our archpriest is an explosion-obsessed maniac, and she's worthless after she uses it. Snipe! I don't appreciate being called a maniac! You take that back! Worst of all is our useless goddess. Snipe! It's because of her, Snipe, that we get in so much trouble. Snipe! You said you wouldn't call me that! Take it back! I wanted more firepower, but Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness are pretty worthless. I might even be better on my own. Wow, I'm actually pretty surprised by this word box. She agrees with Kazuma that they are pretty worthless. Although, in Kazuma's mind, they do have some value. Aqua obviously has her healing, which is great, and her revival for Kazuma. Megumin does have her one shot that is useful. And Darkness, she can take a beating and pull off all the enemies. But at times, she's not pulling off enough of the enemies that still a lot of them are attacking everyone else. So in Kazuma's mind, there is some value there. Not a lot, but there is value. While for Melissa, she just thinks all three of them are worthless. Or, as I should say, pretty worthless. So she thinks there's a tiny, tiny, tiny value. And I like how she doesn't even insult Kazuma. She is seeing him do something. But as soon as they looked at him and saw the difference between Melissa and him, they were just insulting him even though he's not doing that bad. Like he was doing better than them, but still have the gall to insult him just because they're comparing him to Melissa. Ah! It's another monster! That's a giant rat! Or wait, is it a hamster maybe? Something this big goes way past cute and into creepy. It's still a rodent. I'll take care. It's so fluffy, wuffy, cute. What? I've never seen something so adorable. Look at its twitchy little nose. The soft coat of fur. Let me pet you. Wait, Melissa. We don't know what it might do. Stay away from that creature. No, I won't run. I'll never run away from such cuteness. This little guy will learn to love me. It's so fluffy. Something this precious could never be a mean old monster. It is a monster! My enemy detection skill's going wild! Yeah, it's totally a monster! Get away before you get hurt! Yes, it is dangerous. By getting this close, I might fall in love with it forever. It's like talking to a wall. Now is the time for my explosion magic to shine. Melissa will get caught in the blast. We need to free her from that giant hamster. Okay, you pest. Try one of these on for size. Snipe. Stop! If you want to hurt this beautiful creature, you'll have to go through me first. Why are you defending a monster? Get out of the way! He's so fluffy! Look how fluffy he is! See his cute little whiskers? I'm gonna rub your pudgy little cheeks! Is that okay? As Melissa leaned in toward the giant rat monster's cheeks, it chomped down on her head. See? We told you that thing is a monster! It's cute, but so very violent. What a terrifying combination! Oh, it's really gnawing on her head! I wish that was me! You see what you're dealing with now, right? Right, we're putting it down. No! Don't hurt my furry friend! He's just playing around! He's done nothing wrong! Playing around? Then why do I see blood? Get over here so I can heal you! Enough already! I'm taking this thing out! No! Not my hammy whammy! Where did this come from? Melissa's supposed to be cold and sadistic! Kazuma decided that if he had to go on a quest with Melissa, he'd make sure none of their foes were cute and furry. That story was just okay. Nothing too amazing. I think that one was the weakest one so far. Not really better than the first or second. But I do wonder, when do all of these take place? Because the timeline is so weird of when they could take place. Since in the first one, Melissa didn't seem to know of Aqua, or at least didn't know her that well. Like, I don't know if they went on their first mission together to the casino, and so it's like she kind of knows Aqua. And then in the second one, it seems like she's already pretty knowledgeable about Kazuma. Like, she heard his nickname, but I guess didn't put him as the panty-stealing devil. And Dust is trying to act as Melissa Sr., and if this was already like the future, he wouldn't have tried this. Because he should know better that Melissa is pretty knowledgeable, and would not fall for this. And in this one, it seems like Kazuma's group and Melissa are pretty good friends already. Like, she still didn't know the full details of how bad Aqua, Darkness, and Megumin are. But she seems to be pretty friendly with them, that they all went on a quest together.
KonoSuba.
Melissa, Part 4. Hey, Kazuma! I got something to ask you. Pass! Knowing you, it's definitely something shady. I'm not interested in what you have to say. Just hear me out, please. I'm serious this time. This is life or death for me. I'll even beg if I have to. Please. I need your help. What? Melissa bowing her head to me? I must be dreaming. Well, if you insist. Thank you. Then I'll see you at the main gate tomorrow morning. I'll tell you more then. The next day... I'm glad you made it, Kazuma. Oh, Chris is here too. I never thought I'd see Melissa with her hat in her hand. So, what do you need us to do? It's quite simple, really. All we need to do is sneak into a dungeon and steal some monster's treasure. Let me guess, the monster is super strong, right? I'm not falling for
あら
that.
疑り深い
Ah,
のね
what are you so
安
afraid
心
of?
してちょうだい
Don't worry,
モンス
the
ターの
monster
レベルも
shouldn't be
大し
very
て
high
高くない
level.
はずよ
Oh yeah?
でもだとしたら
Then
ど
why
う
did you
してお前
literally
ほどの
beg
や
us
つ
to
が俺
help
たち
you
にこ
out?
こまで頼み込むの
That
か
makes it even more
余
suspicious.
計に不思議なんだが
この仕事だけは
I just
絶
want
対
this
に
job
失
to
敗したく
succeed,
ないの
no matter what.
あとはそうね
Also,
モンスター
there
の
will
数が
probably
多
be
そうだ
lots of
から
monsters there,
一人ではちょっ
so
と
it's
面
not
倒
an
なの
easy
よ
job to take on by
単にそれ
myself.
だけの
That's
話
all.
なんか訳ありっぽいのが気
Still
になる
smells
が
fishy, if you ask
まあいい
me.
や
Well,
敵の強さ
whatever.
もそれほどでも
If
ない
the
なら
monsters aren't too
あとは
tough,
取り分さえも
just
らえる
give
な
us
ら
a
きっちり
share
仕
of
事
the
するよ
treasure, and we're good.
今回私の目
Actually,
的のお
I'm
宝は
only
たった
after a
一
single
つだけ
treasure
よ
this time around.
後の宝は
You two are
あ
free
なた
to
たち
split
二人で
everything
山分
else.
けにしていいわ
Kazuma should be even more suspicious now, considering she's saying that she doesn't want anything but that single treasure. So either everything but that one item is cursed, or that one thing could be very powerful or valuable, but it's just the monsters don't care about that thing specifically. So it's like their attention is spread everywhere, so she's able to grab just one thing. But I don't know, I feel like she's gonna charge them for them stealing. Like, she brought them in on this mission, so she's probably gonna want to take a cut of whatever they make.
随分気前がいい
Wow,
んだ
that's
ね
pretty generous
な
of
ら
you.
私も断
I
る
guess
理
we
由は
have
ない
no
かな
reason to refuse this
だっ
quest.
たら早速
Then
出
let's
発しま
go.
しょう行くわよ
宝感知に反応
I'm
ありだよ
detecting some
こ
treasure
の通路の
nearby.
右奥の部屋
There's a room to the right of this corridor.
同じ場所敵
Looks
関
like
知に
there are
反応あり
monsters
だ
there too.
宝を守るモンスターって
They
わ
must be
けだ
guarding
ね
the treasure.
要するに
That must
あ
be
れが
what
メリッサ
Melissa's
さん
looking
の
for.
標的
ここは確実に仕留めるわ
We need to make this quick.
出会い頭に先行
I'll
ポーショ
throw
ン
down
で
a
先進
flash
する
potion as soon as we
行くわ
see
よ
them.
二
Close
人
your
とも目
eyes,
を
you
閉じ
two.
て
よし目つぶしが効いてる
Alright, they're blinded.
準備はいい
Chris,
か
are you ready?
オッケーカズマくん
Sure thing, Kazuma.
せー
Ready and
バインド
bind!
これで
Okay, let's finish them off. Phew,
なんとかなったね
that worked out
我
well.
ながら
I'd say
なかな
we
かの
make
チ
a
ーム
pretty
ワーク
good
って
team.
感じ
さて
Now what kind of treasure is waiting for us here? Whoa,
おー見ろよ
look over
二人とも
here. There are
金貨や
piles
宝
of
石が
coins
た
and
んまりある
jewels.
ぞ
Wow,
これ
this
は
is
予
way
想
more
以
than
上
I
だよ
ever imagined we
いただき
find. What a fortune.
なあメリッサ
Melissa,
本当にこの
are you
宝
sure you're okay
俺
with
た
us
ち一人で
taking
山
all
分
of
け
this
してもいいの
treasure?
か
いいわ
You two can do whatever you like with it.
あなたたち
I
が
have
好きな
no
よう
need
に
for
使っていい
baubles.
わよ
でもメリッサさんにも
But
狙
you
っ
were
てたお
searching
宝
for
があった
something
んじゃな
too,
かった
right?
目
You
的
said
の
there was
宝は
only one
たった
treasure
一
you
つだ
wanted.
けと言ってたような
それならもう手に入れたわ
I've already got my hands
あ
on
れ
it.
よ
Look over there.
あれ
Where? Huh?
え
There's
Oh, no,
something in the
no, no, no.
forest.
野良
Is that a stray dog?
おお野良猫ま
And
で
a cat
しかも
too.
次から次へと
Whoa.
わらわら
And they just keep coming.
これで分かったかしら
Do you see now?
あの憎ったら
Those
しい
horrible
モンスタ
monsters
ー
were
は
preying
こ
on
の
the
森
poor
や近
puppies
隣
and
のワン
kittens
ちゃんや
who live
猫
in
ちゃん
this
を襲っ
forest.
てたのよ
メリッサさんもしか
You
して
asked us to
この
come
野良
with
た
you
ちを
just to
救う
save
ために
these
今
animals?
回の仕事を
Wow, that's actually super sad to think about the monsters eating the cats and dogs. So they just live in the forest and these monsters would come and just hunt them. I mean, I guess it is nature in their world, but that's also a sad thing to think about. So I feel Melissa in wanting to help out these creatures. But I do like when they show Melissa as genuine and not being overly fanatic about loving cute animals. Maybe they'll make a joke at the end about her going crazy cute for all these animals. But for right now, she's just being nice and wanting to help the animals. She's not chasing them to try and touch their cheeks, their noses, or anything like that, or just cuddle with them. She's just being normal. Like, something tells me Melissa would love to be a foster home or work in, like, the adoption agency for animals.
そういうことよ
That's right.
じゃあ
So,
お前
the
が目
treasure
的
you
のお
were
宝
after.
ってのは
こ この子たちのことに決まっ
These
てる
little
で
ones
しょ。
are the treasure, obviously.
も
Oh,
も
you
ちゃん
poor,
たち
poor fluffs.
お姉さ
Those
んの
mean
悪口を
monsters
や
are
っ
all
つけてあ
gone
げた
now,
わよ。
okay? They suddenly aren't so cute anymore.
犬とか猫が好きなのに
Melissa likes our
あんま
furry
り使われ
friends,
ないらしいからな
but I don't know if they like her back.
こいつらのためにわざわざ
I
俺
think
たち
they
に
find
頼
her
ん
a
で
bit
きたのに
smothering. Oh, you're all so cute when you're angry. Yes, you are. I'm in heaven right now.
まあ本人
Well,
の幸せな
at
ら
least she
何
looks
よりだけ
happy,
どね。
right? Melissa basked in the sheer happiness of her new treasure, which she valued more than any other.
このスバ。
キャラとの絆を深めると解放され
Okay,
る。
that was a good final part. Was it better than any of the others?
メインストーリーは
I
メイン
think
クエストを
3
進め
was
ると
probably
解
the
放されます。
weakest, and then 4. And then I'm really deciding whether between 1 or 2. I would say my ranking is probably 4, 3, 1, and then 2. I like they showed both sides of Melissa's craziness for these last two. And at least there was some different characters around in each part. Like Kazuma was the most consistent through all of them. Kazuma was in 4, Kazuma was in 3, and Kazuma was in 2. So yeah, he was like in 3 out of the 4 stories. Like either playing a minor role or a big role. And I enjoyed seeing the different sides of Melissa's personality when it comes to creatures. Her genuinely wanting to help them, and sometimes her cuteness taking over, where she doesn't think about anything, even her own safety, when touching a cute thing. So how that could be a detriment for her and her teammates. And then I enjoyed 1 because of their meeting, the first time Mitsugiri meets Melissa, and that she's trying to win him over, to be his girlfriend or to possibly just steal from him. And see her seduction at work, on how she tries to get new guys. And then 2 was also pretty good, in seeing that she's pretty skilled at getting the quest before everyone else, and so everyone kinda hates her. And Kazuma and Dust trying to get revenge on her, but she was too clever for them, by not wearing any underwear at all. So yeah, she rigged that game from the start, and then seeing her sadistic side when it comes to torturing others. So I really did like all these character episodes, since they showed a bunch of different sides of Melissa's personality. I hope you guys enjoyed KonoSuba Fantastic Days, Melissa's character episode. And if you guys did, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.